From PEP Radio Studios, it's time for Today in History for April 24th. On April 24th, 1916, Irish Republicans launched the Easter Rising, a rebellion against British rule in Ireland. Though the rebels surrendered to British forces 6 days later, the uprising set the stage for Republican victories in the Irish general election of 1918 and the establishment of the Irish Free State via the Anglo-Irish Treaty in 1922. Also on this date in 1915, in what is considered the start of the Armenian genocide, the Ottoman Empire began rounding up Armenian political and cultural leaders in Constantinople. In 1960, rioting erupted in Biloxi, Mississippi after black protesters staging a wade-in at a whites-only beach were attacked by a crowd of hostile white people. In 1967, Soviet cosmonaut Vladimir Komarov was killed when his Soyuz 1 spacecraft smashed into Earth after his parachutes failed to deploy properly during reentry. He was the first human spaceflight fatality. In 1980, the United States launched Operation Eagle Claw, an unsuccessful attempt to free 53 American hostages in Iran that resulted in the deaths of 8 U.S. service members. In 1990, Space Shuttle Discovery blasted off from Cape Canaveral, Florida, carrying the $1.5 billion Hubble Space Telescope. In 1995, the final bomb linked to the Unabomber exploded inside the Sacramento, California offices of the California Forestry Association, killing chief lobbyist Gilbert B. Murray. Theodore Kaczynski was later sentenced to 4 lifetimes in prison for a series of bombings that killed 3 people and injured 23 others. In 2013, in Bangladesh, a shoddily constructed 8-story commercial building housing garment factories collapsed, killing more than 1,100 people. And in 2018, former police officer Joseph DeAngelo was arrested at his home near Sacramento after DNA linked him to crimes attributed to the Golden State Killer. Authorities believed he committed 13 murders and more than 50 rapes in the 1970s and 1980s. DeAngelo would plead guilty in 2020 to 13 counts of murder and be sentenced to life in prison without parole. That's Today in History for April 24th, 2026. Time now for more jazz music on PEP Radio.